Los Angeles man was served nearly 2 decades in prison for his role in supplying the fentanyl-laced pills that contributed to the death of rapper Mac Miller's accidental drug overdose in 2018. A federal judge sentenced Stephen Walter to 210 months, or 17.5 years, in prison for his role in the overdose. Walter had pleaded guilty last October to a federal criminal charge of distribution of fentanyl, which carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 20 years in federal prison. At the time, he had reached a deal with federal prosecutors to serve exactly 17 years. But Judge Otis Wright rejected that sentence because it was below federal guidelines, and prosecutors have argued that Walter continued to sell counterfeit pills up until his arrest in 2019. "I may as well lay it out, okay?" Wright reportedly said in the courtroom. "When you continue to engage in this activity, even after your activities killed someone, I'm having a tough time not staying within the guidelines." Walter agreed to the high sentence after conferring with his lawyers for a few minutes. While addressing the court at one point, Walter apologized to Miller's family, but said it was only after his arrest that he learned the rapper had died from something he supplied. "My actions caused a lot of pain, and for that I'm truly remorseful." Walter also said, "I'm not the type of person who wants to hurt anybody. That's not me. But on the paperwork where it says that I continued to conduct in that kind of behavior after I knew that there was death, that's not the truth, Your Honor." Walter is one of 3 people charged in connection with Miller's death, along with Ryan Michael Rivas and Cameron James Pettit. A federal prosecutor have accused Walter of supplying the counterfeit oxycodone pills to Rivas, who allegedly gave them to Pettit. Walter said in court that he had directed Rivas to deliver the pills to Pettit because he believed Pettit wanted them for himself and was unaware he had plans to sell them to someone else. While Miller negotiated to buy oxycodone from Pettit, prosecutors alleged and says that he intended to sell the artist the fake fentanyl-laced pills. 2 days later, on September 7, 2018, Miller was found unresponsive at his Los Angeles home. The chart-topping rapper and producer, who was born Malcolm James McCormick, had died at the age of 26 from what the Los Angeles coroner said was an accidental overdose of fentanyl, cocaine, and alcohol. Rivas was sentenced last month to more than 10 years in prison. The case against Pettit, who has pleaded not guilty in Los Angeles federal court, was still pending as of April. Miller had spoken publicly about his struggles with substance abuse throughout his career, which he had also documented in his music and his song Small Worlds, which he performed publicly at an NPR Tiny Desk concert taped just weeks before his death. He rapped, "I may trip, but I'd never fall. God knows I came close. Don't try this at home." In a victim impact statement read by prosecutors at the sentencing, Miller's mother, Karen Mayers, said he would have never knowingly taken a pill with fentanyl, adding that he wanted to live and was excited about the future. "My life went dark the moment Miller left this world," she wrote. "He was my person, more than a son. We had a bond and kinship that was deep and special and irreplaceable. We spoke nearly every day about everything, his life, plans, music, dreams." Judge Wright said that his decision had nothing to do with Miller's celebrity status. This was a human being who unwittingly took something that will flat out kill you. And I have no idea why we have people out here peddling this stuff. "And this is what upsets me," Wright said. "Everyone knows this stuff will kill you. I need to be quiet because I'm taking myself into something stratospheric." The court is also recommending that Walter complete a 500-hour residential drug abuse program and participate in outpatient treatment upon his release from custody.